Anyway, I was working on. I was standing in this outside on asphalt, and I was trying to stretch my Achilles tendon, and I was sinking down and stretching, and I was concentrating on this, relaxing and dropping and stuff like that. And then all of a sudden there was this big kaboom again, and this was massive. See, with the thing that happened with Chen, it was like an isolated thing, boom, into a leg kind of. But this was massive, boom, and my whole perspective dropped into the ground in a massive way, and that was, well, all right, here we go. So this is grounding. You see, this is grounding. This is some real solid grounding here. This is not thinking about it. This is not a wire and electric outlet. This is like kaboom. And Debbie was standing there. She was nearby, and she was talking to me. And once again, these things happen kind of weird. And that was the first time that had happened to me. And probably early 70s somewhere. She was talking to me, and I thought, well, why are you talking up here? Why are you talking up here? She's like, she was talking up there. Hello, I'm down here. See, I wasn't thinking. There was not it was very naive. I wasn't going some kind of belief system. I wasn't thinking of singing nothing like that. It was just like I seriously identified with a lower relationship in the body, and she was talking to my face. See? And I said, why are you talking above me? Hello. And then I realized she's talking to my face. Oh, yeah. But I was like, obviously, my perspective was like here and below. It was quite startling. Very interesting. So anyway, and that's where stuff like, the ball and chain, well, the water drop actually was the first one. I used the water drop. Like it is an invention. And that was to hit behemoth. I had a bag. It was a New York City. So that the behemoth came after New York. New York City mail bag. And they're big, white mail bags, drawstring in the top, very strong. See? And the New York, in the mail, they stick them underneath the mailboxes. I did not know that. I thought somebody threw it away. See? And it was like later somebody, it was quite a bit afterwards, after I'd already used it as a bag, somebody said, no, you don't know. It's like in New York, you never take the mail bags. It's always stuck under the thing for the mailman. And so I go, oh, oops, my bad. I didn't know. I thought, hey, they're throwing away a perfectly good bag here. And so I got this bag and I stuffed it with rags. Now at first you would think, rags, nothing, right? Yeah, think again. I stuffed it, I slammed them down, my foot, I wedged it in there so tight that the bag was filled 110 pounds of rags, 110 pounds of rags. I know because we weighed it. And it was quite tight. Taut's like tight. Anyway, and I hung it 110. It's a big bag, and I hung it from a branch in the back there, and I hit the thing, and it's like I could tell my guys, it's like you hit behemoth. If you hit it with strength, boom, it laugh at you. It just laugh at you. And so I developed this. I was kind of working on it. I wanted to be able to hit this bag and knock it up almost 90 degrees. Not really 90 degrees, like it was on a branch, right? And then there was another branch over here, see? And I could swing, I wanted to swing it up so I could touch the branch. Now obviously it'd be at an angle because it would, wouldn't be the center touch, wouldn't be in the middle, but anyway, good enough. Okay, it was a big swing with one punch. And I actually managed to do that. It took training, it took work, and because it took a different kind of work, you see? It's all the strength, everything, bam, it's 110 pounds of bag. And at that point, I probably weighed about 150 pounds. I didn't have that much weight on it, And it's like, or 47. Anyway, it doesn't matter, because I think I was going to fight Sugar Ray Leonard at 148, welterweight. We were both at welterweight. Yeah, but that was later. That was later. That was after the World Tournament. So yeah, never mind. So maybe I was fatter. I don't know. But in any case, I hit that, and I'd like concentrate, changing mind and stuff. You see, and all this kind of stuff, right? State, calm, man. Controlling the nervous system is a challenge. Because your mind just runs amok and sends signals and stuff. See? And you gotta control the nervous system without sending certain signals that are really just knee-jerk, see? And then redo it, rewire it, and get into a different state. And then I did this whole thing, water drop, and I called it the water drop, like under the ground. Just concentrate under the ground, and then move under the back. And I started to get some success there, and kept it up until I could hit that, and one punch, knock it into the air. It's not easy. It's not easy. When I got that, then I'd bring my students. I was teaching back then too. I was teaching since I was a kid. But in any case, and I'd say, okay, you guys, I'd bring my top guys over and say, okay, now hit this bag hard as you can. And they'd hit it. I laughs at them. Okay, come on, hit it, move it, come on. And they'd all have their try at it and everything. And I say, okay, now watch this. Ba-boo, boom. Yeah, impressed, huh? All right, now let's have some tea. In any case, that was water drop, and then later, because people have a harder time imagining water drop, I invented the ball and chain, standing on pilot. It was exercises to help people get grounded. And then if you work on them, they do work. But you have to have that real serious, massive thing. Anyway, that's grounding. That's another killer fish if you're interested in that kind of stuff.